All right. So, welcome. Yay. It's Wednesday. We are out here in nature underneath the tree. A little bit cloudy today, but beautiful. The sun's peeking out. What a gorgeous day. A beautiful breeze. Brother Wind is participating. We can feel the salt on our lips, feel the grass beneath us. What a beautiful, beautiful time to spend in nature. So, whether you're here personally in person, sitting on the ground, or sitting in a chair, or joining us via live stream, we love that you are here. And maybe you're joining us on Thursday at 8 a.m. or Friday at 6 p.m. That's the beauty of technology, isn't it? So, whenever you are, wherever you are, welcome. So, I thought today we are in the last quarter of the waning moon. We are in the last bit of the crescent waning moon. It's going to be a new moon and a solar eclipse on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So I thought that we would work with the meditation today with anything that we need to release and let go to prepare for that new beginning time of the new moon, to create that space, to have room to expand and to bring in new into our being. And last night I have a skylight in my bedroom and it was so bright, and I thought, why in the world is the moon so bright? Because I know it's a waning crescent moon. So I know the moon, that can't be the moon that's so bright. I believe it was Saturn, because Saturn was just right up there. I could see Saturn out and it was very bright. So I think the illumination was from Saturn, because we are in Saturn right now. Saturn and Jupiter are very close up in the night sky, visible to us here in the southeastern United States and in Florida. So Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about creation and creativity and expansion. So let's use the energies that are already available to us to create what we want to co-create in our life. Mm. So if we will get comfortable wherever you are. So if you're sitting, maybe you wiggle your sits bone around until it feels good. If you're lying down, maybe you just wiggle your shoulder blades into the earth, wiggle your hips into the earth, and your feet, plant them solidly on the earth. If you're sitting in a chair or sitting on the earth, and maybe if you're watching via the live stream, you're sitting on your couch or on your patio or at your desk taking a break from work, and maybe you're walking. Maybe you're walking in the park or walking on the beach, wherever you are. Just get comfortable. Make it a comfortable space for your human body, because our human bodies are wonderful, beautiful, organic machines. They hold stress though. I hold my stress in my shoulders, so I like to shrug my shoulders up and let my shoulder blades fall down, and that helps. It's my cue to my body and my mind to release and let go, to relax. So whatever you have created in your own practice, do that. Just whether it's taking a deep breath in and exhaling. When we take 3 or 4 of those cleansing breaths in, we signal to our brain and to our mind that it's time to go within. It's time to get in that space that is our own personal space. So let's breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Now just be aware of your breath. Be the observer. Be aware of it. Let it find its own natural rhythm. As your breath comes in, Brother Wind picks up the air and sends it into your lungs. Let it come in and fill your lungs and feel them expand. Feel that oxygen flow throughout your body as the oxygen goes from our lungs into our heart, The blood picks up the oxygen, and as the heart beats, it pumps that blood throughout our body, spreading new, refreshed, revitalized oxygen. So just allow that to be. Allow that to flow freely through you. For as we breathe in, we take in divine life force energy. And as we allow that energy to flow freely through us without restriction, we are in our true and natural state, which is good health, vibrant, alive. It's what our Creator meant for us to be, not sickly, not miserable. We are meant to enjoy great good health. So as we breathe in the oxygen that is all around us, the air that is all around us. We breathe in divine energy, pulling it into our body, allowing it to sit there in our lungs for a second, and then expanding out into our very being, into our physical body through the blood, and then out into our energy body through the energy and the vibrant frequency of that breath that we take in. And as we take that breath in, we honor the stillness within that still small space, that stillness where it's us and God, our consciousness that is forever in this physical body that is temporary. In that space, we are one with our Creator. We are one with the one presence and the one power that created all that is, all that ever has been, and all that ever will be, all at once. So just allow yourself to be present, present with you. And as you are present with you, you are also present with God. Breathe that in. Through our senses, we smell that the grass is freshly mown, probably this morning or yesterday, because you can smell that. You can feel and taste the salt in the air from the sea, for the bay is just feet away from us. We hear the rustling of the leaves as the wind blows. We feel the wind upon our cheek and through our hair. We feel the earth beneath us, so that we engage all of our senses, even in our meditation. For our bodies are wonderful organic machines that hear. We hear the sounds of nature. We hear the sounds of man as cars go by the park, smells from the restaurant across the street. So our senses engage. And yet, we have the choice to not label those sounds and smells, to just allow them to be where they are and flow through us without recognition. For we are safe and we are secure in this space that we have claimed as ours. So we can sit in this space and be totally alone with the one presence and the one power in our still small space. As we observe each breath that flows in and exhales out. without judgment, without thought, free of restriction, free of the ties that bind us. So as we bring a breath in, we allow it to flow into our lungs and expand out. We imagine it flowing down our spine, into our sits bone. If we're sitting, maybe it flows directly on into Mother Earth, directly from our sits bone into the earth that supports us. And maybe it flows down our legs, and that connection to the earth is through our feet, and maybe it's through the back, where our sits bone is pressed against our yoga mat or the earth itself. We imagine that energy flowing through us directly into Mother Earth. No barrier. No divider. Pure connection. As our energy flows into Mother Earth, we imagine it to be like roots of the tree flowing downward, outward, going into Mother Earth and then expanding, stretching, exploring. As it encounters roots of other people, of the animals, of the grasses, of the flowers, of the trees. Our roots flow further downward, connecting deeper and deeper into Mother Earth, connecting that still small space within us deeper into Mother Earth. Flowing now around and through the roots of the tree of life, connecting with our ancestors and with all that have come before us, great teachers, great avatars, people we have known in this life, and people we have only read about or heard about throughout history. Our energy combines with theirs as we honor our ancestors and honoring the knowing and the fact that in the present moment, here and now, we are becoming the ancestors of the future. And in this tree of life, all those that will come after us will honor us and our contribution to the collective, whether they are directly, physically descended from us or have only heard about us. Maybe it's through a niece or a nephew or a beloved child of a friend that we will be known for 7 generations, and our influence will carry forth for 7 generations. We are aware of that. And so we govern our actions accordingly, knowing that we are the ancestors of the future. And as our roots flow further still, down into the core of Mother Earth, touching, being embraced by the goddess, the mother of all that is. We feel that energy flow back up through our roots into our body, connecting with us physically and energetically. That energy flowing up our spine, into our heart center, into that still small space. The energy of the divine feminine. And as we take another breath in, we allow that breath to expand backward, outward, into our spine, and flow upward now. Up behind our breastbone, behind our collarbone, into our neck, behind our throat, through our jaw, through our skull, behind our eyes, into our crown, as that energy now expands from our physical body and our energy body as silver threads flowing upward into the cosmos, connecting to the limbs of the tree, intertwining through the limbs of the tree of life, flowing up into the heavens, connecting to all the stars and all the planets, Jupiter and Saturn that are so near right now that we can see them in the night sky, the moon in her crescent beauty as she wanes towards noon, the sun in his fullness, enveloping the power and the warmth, connecting us to the collective consciousness that we are always connected to. We are one tiny speck in the cosmos, yet connected to all that is in the universe, connected to Father Sky, connected to that divine masculine energy. As that energy trills like a ping on the string of a bow, we feel it vibrating down into our very being. The energy of the God mind, the one presence and the one power. The energy of discernment, knowledge that flows down those silver threads into our very being. The divine masculine, the connection to the collective, flowing down into our skull, into our neck, into our spinal column, down into that still small space. The energy of Father Sky, the God mind, joining with our mind, creating the science of the mind, joining in our heart with the divine feminine, where love and compassion, knowledge and wisdom come together and become the wisdom and the knowing that we radiate out to the world. Right there within us as we sit in the stillness, breathing in, exhaling out, honoring the stillness. Be still. Be still and know Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. For within each of us, each and every one of us, is God and Goddess, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Jesus the Christ. Whatever name you give that higher power, Jehovah, the great I am. It is one presence and one power that is the divine creator, great spirit, whatever name, by so many names, in so many cultures, and all one. We allow that place of peace, of knowing that no matter our culture, no matter our religion, no matter our spiritual path, we are all more alike than we are different. We are all more alike than we are different, my friend. And when we allow that truth to become our governing truth, we become peaceful. We become loving. We treat every being we encounter as a beloved, for we know that we are more alike than we are different. And the beauty is within our differences. And the beauty that we can come together with our differences, come together in love and peace, co-creating a world with God that coexists in unity through love and peace. It is our vision for the world. No more important than right here and right now, in this present moment, that we come to that understanding, that we come to that truth within us. For the only way that we can change the world is to change our thoughts, to change ourselves. And as we change that tiny speck in the universe, we change that tiny component of the collective. The change reverberates through those silver threads, reaching all that is, just like a pebble in the lake or a pebble in the pond, reverberating out, or the wing of a butterfly in Africa, felt here in the United States across the Atlantic Ocean, cause and effect. Changing one tiny speck creates change within the collective. It's the only thing that does. So as we change all that is. So as we connect to what is within us that needs changing, a thought, an idea, a past trauma, a past drama. And we go through the process to release it. We have to let it go. Sometimes we hold on to it because it was our comfort zone. But once we go through the process and release it, we cannot keep it for a day, for 2 days, for a week, for a month, for a year. It's gone. To bring it back is creating new cords of attachment, new traumas, new dramas that must then be processed and released again. For once we process and we release, it is gone from our consciousness unless we intentionally and purposefully bring it back. And it happens in an instant as we allow. It happens in a moment as we allow. It's always our choice. It's how we affect change within us. It's how we affect change in the world. It's how we affect change in the collective. It's how we affect change in the universe. Changing a thought, changing an idea, changing how we show up. It's always our choice. Every moment, every morning when we wake up, it's our choice to be in a new day or be in an old trauma, to be in a new day or be in drama. It's our choice. And as we release, the more we release, the more we let go, the more we allow space, new space for new beginnings, new creations to expand from us into our world. It's the only way we can co-create positivity in our world, is to allow that space of new. And as we spend these next couple of days in the waning crescent moon, allow yourself to release and let go. Allow yourself to not reattach. Allow yourself to clear out space. So on the new moon, on Saturday, at midday, you can plant new seeds. Thoughts, ideas, dogma, beliefs, release. If it is not serving your highest and greatest good, it is not serving you. Let it go. Throw it into a shell, into the bay, and let it float. Let it be drugged with the current. Let the moon tide take it. Burn it in a burning bowl. And let the smoke take it to Father Sky and the ash give it to Mother Earth. Release it and let it go. Crumple it up. Throw it in the compost pile and let it recycle. Let it renew as a new energy in the world. That is your responsibility and your task to govern your thoughts and your mind, allowing your mind to join with the God mind and become the science of the mind, joining with the heart and creating wisdom shared with the world. And as we take a breath in, we sit for just a moment in the stillness of that thought. I release and I let go. I let spirit rule my life. Be still and know. Be still and know I am. Be still and know I am God. We are divine children of God. Each and every one of us has a unique, individual, personal relationship with our Creator. Allow it to be so, for it is. And so it is. Now, as we take a breath in, we feel that breath expand in our lungs, expanding out to our fingertips and our toes, bringing life back into our body. As we begin to stretch our arms to the heavens, just like the tree of life, our feet on the ground, our arms out reaching into the heavens, we bring back those silver threads from Father Sky, unwrapping them from the universe, unwrapping them from the stars and the planets, bringing them back into our being, and reaching into Mother Earth, retracting our roots up through the roots of the tree of life and all the roots of everyone around us and all that is, bringing that root back into us. Those roots flowing up our spine into our heart center, those silver threads flowing down from our crown, down our spine into our heart center, where Father Sky and Mother Earth form a yin yang that is divine masculine and divine feminine. That is all the colors in the spectrum of the universe, all the light that is within us, bright white and every color of the rainbow, spinning, radiating from us in our smile and through our eyes. We see with those energetic eyes as we see the green around us and the blue and the sky and the white and the gray on an overcast day. Bright as we allow that energy to fill us. And we know there is a presence greater than this physicality within us. A presence that is never absent. And we invite strength, courage, and comfort in. to know that we can always step forward and do what is ours to do in love and peace, changing the world as we do so. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining us here in person and here on the live stream, whenever you watch it. And know that if you would love to support this ministry in a financial way, you can find us at unityofgulfport.org/give. And we love and appreciate all offerings and donations. They are received in love, and know that as you freely give, so shall you freely receive. It's the law of abundance, it's the way the world works. And we give you our love and our appreciation. And so it is.